Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randall from OddsJam back with you this week for our anytime touchdown score parlay, as well as the parlay in the NFL this week. So, just wanted to point out this FanDuel promo that I do, bet 20, get 10 football parlay bonus. You just opt in, you place 4+ leg parlays, plus 400 odds or longer, and um, after it settles, you get $10 in bonus cash. So make sure if you're using FanDuel to do this prior to placing these bets. So hop over here to our anytime touchdown score for this week. 4-leg parlay. Running backs for this week: Jonathan Taylor to score a touchdown against the Bills, McCaffery to score a touchdown against the Washington football team, Joe Mixon to score a touchdown against the Raiders, and Alex Collins to score a touchdown against the Cardinals. So odds on this bet, plus 1,100 roughly, $10 again from the bet 20, get 10. So I threw $10 on this one. Will be a return of 112 if this one cashes. Last week we actually cashed our anytime touchdown score with the running backs. We had 3 guys. Damian Harris ended up not playing, so it was void, but the other 2 ended up cashing. So I think it was Jonathan Taylor and Melvin Gordon. The next 4-leg parlay, this one is much more of a long shot, but I do think that it has some value, and hopefully if Jonathan Taylor doesn't score a touchdown, we can get Jack Doyle to score one for the Colts. He's plus 650. Fantasy model likes him to score a touchdown tomorrow. Hunter Renfrow plus 175. He's been getting a lot of targets here in these last few weeks. So I think that there is some definite value on him here. Fantasy model likes him as well. Diontae Johnson plus 155 for the Steelers against the Chargers. And then the last one, Saquon Barkley plus 130 on Monday Night Football against the Tampa Bay Bucks. So ended up doing just 5 on this one. Much longer odds, $599 payout if this particular one cashes. And then to round out my final $5, which I ended up going 10 on, but my final $5 for the bet 20, get 10 promo, taking the Carolina Panthers on the money line. I really like this game. It appears Cam Newton's going to start in it. This year, teams who have beaten the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, defending Super Bowl champs, have lost their very next game, with that being the Saints and the Cardinals. I'm sorry, the Saints and the Rams, Rams versus the Cardinals. And they're also, 0-2 against the spread. So 0-2 straight up, 0-2 against the spread. I like Carolina here. I think that this team has really rallied around Cam Newton coming back. So Carolina on the money line, Saints plus 3.5. This line, the Eagles have been a sharp team all year. Sharps have loved the Eagles all year long. This line is Eagles minus 2.5. So, basically they're saying that the Eagles and the Titans are equivalent. I'm not sure that I buy into that, but I think the sports books know that the Eagles are a very, sharp bet team for some reason this year. So I'm going to take the Saints plus 3.5, minus 140. Texans, Titans. For those of you that are using the Titans on your Survivor this week, I would be very hesitant to do so. The Titans have the Patriots on deck following this Texans game. I think this is a spot that they could be looking ahead. Probably should have lost last week to the Saints if it wasn't for the roughing the passer call, where they had, I think, 7 attempts from the 3-yard line to score. So Texans plus 11.5. The line was 10 whenever I booked this. So about 1.5 minus 125. I think the Texans are definitely live in this game, and I think they can cover this number for sure. Vikings, Packers. I actually believe that the Packers lose their next 2 games. I think they lose at Minnesota this Sunday, and then I think they lose next week to the Rams. The Rams will be coming off of a bye. also off of the Monday night game where they were embarrassed by the 49ers. So I like the Vikings in this spot, plus 3.5. Pretty juicy, minus 170. Debated taking the money line, but if Green Bay wins by 3, plus 3.5 is good. So Vikings there, plus 3.5. Last play, or not the last play, the last play for Sunday, Seattle plus 3.5. This is now down to a pick 'em. It was not last night. I believe Seattle was plus 1. Seattle's probably going to go off the favorite in this particular game. You've got Kyler Murray coming back, more than likely, it appears. And, you saw it this year when Dak came back. Team struggled against the Broncos. The Broncos ran them out. You saw it last week with Seattle. Russell Wilson comes back. Seattle shut out. Seattle's also in a spot that is 12-3 since 2018, 3-0 this year. Teams who are shut out following the following game, 3-0 against the spread. So if a team's shut out, they usually get up for the next game. You're embarrassed. You score 0 points. You're a professional athlete. So I expect a big effort out of Seattle in this game. I think they definitely win it. And I think that the Cardinals are a little bit rusty with Kyler Murray coming back. And then the last play is Tampa Bay and New York under 54.5. This is in the Monday night game. A lot of juice here. To be honest, I threw this in, just to have the option of a potential cash out come Monday if all of these other games get through. So we'll see if we can get these other 5 games: Carolina, New Orleans, Houston, Minnesota, and Seattle. And if we do, we will evaluate on Monday as to let this ride, potentially try to middle it, and we'll just see what happens. So that's my anytime touchdown scorer parlay for this week, as well as my NFL parlay. Thanks for watching.